while spending sometimes on a short trip or a longer stay, you will inevitably face or get proposals from local agents and people to represent you. And the nature of that proposals is, like I said, they may be related to their big family name, their influence. They're trying to tell you that they can bring you as much business as you need. And what most of them are asking you for is that they want the exclusivity for the whole market. That's the thing I strongly suggest you avoid, because you don't know the agent, you don't know how they would work with you long term, and by giving up the exclusivity to one person for a long term is a very high risk. What it used to be the case, and still the case, that some of the agents are just collecting these exclusivity agreements and sit and wait for an opportunity. Then they do not really actively market your company. So whenever they see an opportunity, they may connect you to a potential client, but they don't like rush or don't really work proactively to do that. So instead, I would suggest to provide the selective exclusivity to different agents. For example, if someone tells you that they have a good relationships with telcos or STC, which is like the biggest telecom provider in Saudi Arabia, then you can give them exclusivity for a limited period of time for that company alone. So the exclusivity to deal and represent you before STC. And then after 6 months, if they show results, you can extend that exclusivity, you can extend the mandate, but don't give up the exclusive contract for representation for the whole country right away. Any tips on reaching out to the agents and reps? I actually have no tips, because when you get there, they will start reaching out to you. I don't know how this happens, but the Saudi nations, they are like the traders and mediators. It's in their blood. So whenever you try to connect with local companies, if you're in IT, look for companies who are doing the same job on that market. If they're interested, they wouldn't mind to represent you. But it is best strategy not to look for agents, but make agents look for you. I would rather do some online ads or reach out campaigns if you don't want to travel, if you're still at the very first test the water stage. But when you get on the ground, when you get to events, you will inevitably get proposals from some local agents, that's for sure. So the main advice here, just the bottom line, don't give the exclusivity to one person for an unlimited period of time. Be selective, segregate your exclusive agents, and one important tip: don't make these exclusive agreements overlap. So if you're giving someone an exclusive contract to STC, you have to let everyone else know that I have someone representing me for STC. So don't go for with two agents for the same tender, because at some point they may find this out and your reputation on the market will be ruined forever. So if you have one person representing you in a certain market or a certain segment, keep this exclusivity selected and limited. Don't let your agents overlap each other.